Here we have Dior Homme Sport. This is a little sample vial. It's important to note that there are several editions of this cologne. There's the original, the 2012 edition, which is this one, and then there's the new 2017. There's a lot of similarities, but they ultimately all have different compositions, different notes, so you are going to get different smell and performance from each one. So if you're planning on getting this, be sure you know which one you're getting. If you buy from a store, like a non-discount retailer, you'll obviously be getting the newer one, but at a discount retailer, you will probably end up with the 2012. Now the notes in this one are Sicilian lemon, iris, ginger, and cedar. Now the opening 30 minutes of this is very, very similar to Hugo Red by Hugo Boss. They share the same citrus and cedar notes, and this lasts again for 30 minutes. And it's important. It's kind of funny how Hugo Red has this unique metallic aroma to it, and Dior Homme Sport kind of mimics that in a way. I think it's because just the way the iris interacts with the citrus note, and it creates this unique sort of metallic vibe, but this is very, very similar to Hugo Red in the beginning. It's got a sharp, very sharp lemon, energetic freshness to it. Now after that 30-minute mark, it's going to shift more towards the iris. Comes a green floral cologne with cedar undertones, and the citrus, while it's still there, it does take a background effect to it, and that's when this becomes much more unique and less of a Hugo Red cologne. Now at that point it becomes more of a woody green floral again, and it's pretty linear after that. You're not going to really experience much change. It starts off fairly strong and then becomes much more moderate as time goes on. It'll go from fairly strong to more of a skin scent, which is pretty disappointing because this seems to only last 5 or 6 hours on my skin and then fades away, which is probably less than I get from Hugo Red. Now I would classify this as a casual spring-summer scent. It's not really, it's safe for school and office wear. It's not really sexy, not a club beast, not a date night kind of cologne. It's just simple, casual, fresh, that sportiness. Overall, I really do enjoy this scent because I do own Hugo Red, and I really like that cologne to wear in the summer. If you are considering the 2012 edition, you might consider going with a bottle of Hugo Red instead, because the Hugo Boss is much cheaper than this. A bottle of Dior can run $80 to $100 usually, and you can pick up a bottle of Hugo Red for about $40, so it might be a better option. At least that first 30 minutes is very similar. Then they're still kind of similar, but unless you are really in love with the iris and the ginger, I don't particularly see a need of choosing this one over that. Now, it might be a different story with the 2017 edition, but for this one, 5 or 6 hours, the wear, it's a nice cologne. It's just not a beast performer. And since it is on the expensive side, you probably have better options for your money.